Here's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent. Throwing the ball, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Titan football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Titans at 9-2 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They run for the first time with James Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Here we go.
They'll try and run the option. And this is going to be nowhere close. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Campbell making the catch. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
A first down carry for Barkley. A little juke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Tillman. Catch made here by Campbell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. To throw on 2nd down. Tillman. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Tillman. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, is it bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. It's complete to Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to lead the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Fields escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On second down, Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Throwing on third down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at the... line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Tillman. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their whole steps, they're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tillman. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. Pushes past him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Here's Cook again.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Prov on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On 1st down, Fields.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Looking deep here from Mechie.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! John Mechie. And the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
The lead is now 14-10.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
The throw over the middle, taken in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Carr. Gets around him. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy was going to...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
The medical staff takes a look. We'll step aside. Third and long. It's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Barkley.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Tillman.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today's partner because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back to throw again. Incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
A good run there by Cook on first down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Fields. Short throw to Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Fields on first down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Now Fields.
And the ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there, they keep possession inside the 5.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Out of the gun, Fields.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Fields now on second down.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Throwing to start the drive. Tillman.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun. Tillman.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. They'll look to throw again.
They'll find Hodgins there complete.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that
it is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
On 1st and 10, Tillman. That's caught by Waller out left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple.
Barkley inside handoff. Oh, what a move.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
To Barkley on the check down. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Tillman. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Isaiah Hodgins
There to make the grab.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics minutes into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Fields now to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Chig Okonkwo.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Throwing to start the drive. Tillman will get this out to Barkley, complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, New York.
Throwing on 1st down. Tillman.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That ball caught by Campbell.
Yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Tillman. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tillman.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Mike Williams.
32 yards.
And the Giants get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
And the Titans are... And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Fields.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Fields.
And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30. And he will take this one in for the Titans touchdown.
James Cook with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw on 3rd down, Tillman.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That is caught.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, the lopsided affair finally.